Alright guys, welcome back. It's me, Pipsqueak.
And I'm the leg man.
We're continuing our adventures of Detroit Become Human.
And all of their driverless cars where the black androids have to stand at the back.
It's not just the black androids, all the androids. It just so happens his character is black.
I mean, I don't think in this instance that it happens that the black guy was forced to stand at the back of
I think it's just more of trying to show like what happened way back in the day is kind of doing the same thing repeated with robots.
You can tell that this family are assholes because they spelled his name wrong.
So interesting. We don't have any optional tasks at the moment.
So let's find some optional tasks.
Well, there's that one thing. So
look at the yellow things.
Bird.
There's two. There's one on the bird and one on the mirror.
I have a feeling we're with really rich people who like exotic things already.
Well, they named him Markus with a K, so either they're Russian or...
Be free, little bird.
I know why you were saying...
Oh, they're fake.
They
They're
have
robotic
the little
birds
circle things on too. I will wind you up by twisting your head. They don't have an on switch, but I'm gonna do the animation anyways.
They probably have like a little button there.
We'll try not to kill you the same way we killed Connor, Marcus.
Well, remember, Marcus is, I think, a little bit more of an important character. I think the
can
first guy was more
sprung
just
from
kind
the
of
iconic
developing
actor. Yeah.
options, make some bad
Alright,
consequences.
so there's another one over here, yep. Wait, hang on. Oh, there we
Hello,
go.
this is me. Welcome
Alright
to my
guys,
house.
welcome to my Let's Play. Please like and subscribe my channel.
Please. Oh, cool. Let me take off the jacket. Okay, do we have anything optional?
Can we access doors and all?
I would hope so.
Take care of Carl. I'll wake him up later. Look at the brushwork, it's so beautiful.
Dude, this house is fancy.
Yeah. This house is fancy both in the old money and modern sense.
Right? We're gonna read a lot.
You know something funny? There was a time not too long ago that I can't remember who he was. It was a British PM, basically.
The North Pole. Why Russia wants it.
That's because the minerals trapped in frozen ice. Okay, I was gonna say Russia's primary interest is in the South Pole, not the North Pole, but okay.
Detroit today. Life found on Titan.
That is the primary likely spot for life, just because apparently there's a bunch of water on it.
If anyone wants to read this, you
can.
pause
We're just
it.
gonna swipe
I'll
on
leave
through
it like
and
a good bit.
watch us get taken down, copyright strike, because you put up too much of the game.
No.
Evidence for alien life grows. Too bad none of it's important or sentient.
You never know.
But there was a really funny instance I read, I think we all know on what site, about a British Prime Minister who...
oh, I was expecting it to spin more. That was very anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic, yeah.
Yeah.
A British Prime Minister once tried to argue that he was better than his opponent because his opponent had to buy his furniture. Because he wasn't... he was new money, not one of them old money rich people who just inherited it. When I was a young boy.
That was pretty.
I wonder if that'll be... Wait a minute. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if that was the music from... that was like the ambient background music during the Kara level.
Could be.
A lot of shit to do in here.
Oh, it's cool art.
Damn!
I think our owner is an artist of some sorts.
I think our owner is a rich motherfucker. Rich idiot with no day job. Of course, here we are saying that, and we're fucking making YouTube videos, so what do we know?
Gotta clean this place up.
God damn it, man. I just bought paints like this for you.
Well, that's his old supplies. We got him new supplies.
Also, he's getting the good shit if he's buying the fucking $75 or $70 paints. Raw pigments and shit.
Well, it just means this guy knows his paint stuff. Oh god, clean brushes. Disgusting.
The worst.
Ugh.
I wonder if he can stain.
I don't think so.
I don't want to wake up Carl. I want to fuck with shit more.
I'm going to make sure everything's nice and clean.
You know what else? There were no orange squares, right? Until we walked through the door. So I'm thinking that's what it was with his previous chapter too. We just didn't go somewhere because we didn't see any orange or yellow squares.
We can always go back.
Yeah. I do like that though, that the game is like, it makes some paths obvious, and it doesn't make some other paths
I do like that because I think they at least fixed that from Heavy Rain, where you literally would have to start the game all over again to make your choices. I think that's at least nice, so you know you're like, I just want to do this. Hold up.
Because I mean, that's basically what anyone does whenever they play one of these choice games anyways. They just create a bunch of save points, and then they just fucking replay from the save points. I mean, I don't know anybody who plays Fallout on just one save.
Okay. I think that's everything in this area. So
always gotta have that backup save so that you can just kill everybody in Rivet City. Or Whiterun if you're playing Skyrim. Or on whatever that ridiculous dirigible that...
Let's wake him up with breakfast.
Oh yeah, baby. That would be interesting if... Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, his cup is a little happy. I think his cup is like a chalk cup where you can like mark on it and stuff. That's pretty cool.
So there, are you having to do like Hadoukens, quarter circles, to get it to do it?
Trade a dining table. I'm confused.
Yeah, where the fuck is the dining room? You'd think... Oh, there it is.
Cool.
I was gonna say, you'd think the guy who, lives and works here would know where the fuck everything else is.
Well, I don't.
Exactly. Also, I can't help but notice that now that you're no longer in public, you no longer have to wear your identifying triangle.
Yes, I hung up my jacket.
Nor your identifying armband.
Well, I'm in a private civilian setting.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder if, maybe they didn't quite go obvious enough with the triangle. Maybe they should have gone with another triangle flipped upside down and inserted inside of the triangle.
Are you trying to confirm Illuminati?
No, I'm going for the Star of David reference. Because, of course, the Star of David is composed of two triangles superimposed over each other, inverted. I always like to explain my references. Just
are you dead?
I mean, let's be real here. That motherfucker is crippled. He's got the thing.
Oh, we gotta open up the curtains first.
Yeah, we gotta wake him up violently, the worst way possible. It's like, welcome to the light.
He's got some sweet tats.
He does have some pretty sweet tats. I know this guy too.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause your conversation to see if there's anything.
There is. Is that like Robert Carradine, I wonder?
Carl, just look away. It's gonna be okay, buddy.
Oh. Admittedly, for an old guy who's ostensibly crippled, his tats are looking real nice.
Good thing I was holding on, because I might have let him go.
That would have been hilarious. Can you drop him, I wonder?
Probably.
He just... Ah!
Maybe let's
try it, Markus.
Maybe let's try that on a... Maybe not the first run.
Oh my god. The fucking... The people that play on the fucking TV at my work 2 hours a day, or 2 hours on repeat.
I gotta keep going. At least I can't drop him at this point.
Yeah, fair enough.
The game can't punish me for not knowing I need to keep this up.
Yeah. The people they have on that fucking 2 hour repeat at my fucking work all day, they spent the better part of the last fucking month leading up to this game coming out talking about how they wanted to make all the bad decisions because it'd be funny. And I'm just like, You just sound so cringe.
For me, that's like the same thing when I want to do a completionist run, is I always do that second run.
See, no, I never do the bad run, because it's like, I can't do bad runs, man.
I only
feel
did it for
guilty
the
whenever I do
very
bad
first
things to good
Dishonored
people.
because I wanted 100% it, and I did.
Yeah. I've heard there's a couple games where that'll backfire on you, though.
Hmm?
I've heard there's a couple games that's pretty fucking sweet.
Right? Look at that.
Look how smooth it is. Damn.
Dude, it's just as fast as I'm going
I know,
downstairs.
right?
For his technical, you'd think he'd still have a chair where he would,
Well, maybe he just doesn't want to.
maybe.
Because if you look, it's actually designed so that he can move himself. But I mean, he's got Markus with a K there for him. Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Admittedly, this guy seems like less of an asshole than I
This
originally
guy seems
recognized.
very nice. I wonder
Yeah.
if this might be where...
Or if this
we
might
just-
be the case of the polite slave master.
Or just they actually might like each other. Look at that beautiful port.
I mean, he got the skills. That's why. He's Admiral Stephen Hackett in Mass Effect.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew I fucking recognized his voice. Also, apparently he's Bishop in Alien. Or Aliens, I guess, because Bishop is an
Before I
alien.
played chess.
Yeah. Just really fuck with his chess game, I love how that's one of the ways that you can, in Hitman the Complete First Season, in that second section of the first
What?
level, that's one of the ways that you can kill your target, is by fucking with his chess game, because he has OCD.
There it is. Oh dear.
Plato, Shakespeare, Keats, Odes.
Well, let's go for Shakespeare.
So Plato talked about the nature of man a lot.
Oh look, it's an actual book.
I mean, yeah, this guy's rich. Damn, that motherfucker eats fast.
Oh, we're reading Macbeth too.
I wonder what the difference in this conversation would be if you had picked Plato or Keats' Odes.
I think it would just...
Have the same thing?
No,
You
I
think so?
think it would just be different dialogue based on what book.
Ah.
I like this old guy.
Yeah, admittedly, this guy is much better than I originally pegged him as.
I have a really sad feeling that he's gonna die and Marcus
totally.
is gonna
That's
rebel
like
because no one's gonna be as good to him as this guy.
Or
Carl.
better yet, that like Carl's gonna die and
Carl,
they're
you,
gonna come for
you
his
sweet thing.
like they're because Marcus doesn't technically own this place, and or
So
that like Carl
heartbreaking.
will leave it to him, but they'll
It
be
pro-
like,
I
well,
mean,
he's
no
not a
one's
real
gonna happen, but
human,
it's
so
already
Marcus can't have
heartbreaking.
it. Also, how fucking rich is this motherfucker that he has one of those things?
Super duper.
Oh, now that's some bullshit. Like that's real, but that's some bullshit.
I mean, that's like one of those.
I know exactly. No, like that's a real thing, but
Yeah.
that's some bullshit that motherfucker has one. I'm jelly.
Yeah, I've seen people actually like train the arm to
Oh, yeah.
learn what it's got to do. but
Yeah, I'm super fucking jelly.
This dude's really cool. Carl, you're our favorite.
See, this is
Can I pay
classic
too?
over heavy-handed storytelling. They
Can
have
I
to make
pay
sure that they
too?
really like this guy. No, we have to wait for new instructions. Like a
How
good
cool would
little
it be?
slave.
Like you got this blank thing, and Marcus could try to paint along with it.
That would be interesting.
Let's move the camera so we're just not looking at his ass.
Particularly interesting because robots can already replicate certain art.
I'm seeing one
abilities
design
better than
flaw with
humans.
this. He's got no safety harness.
That is very true.
Oh, look at him dutifully paint.
Markus, you weren't standing by the arm when it collapsed. Therefore, I died.
That would be super
It's a good texture. They did a really good job with that texture. It really looks like he actually has a canvas that he's putting thin layers of paint on.
Right.
I wonder if he's supposed to be painting in oil or acrylics, though.
I'd say that's acrylic. It looks a little
looks
bit
acrylic,
too thick
yeah.
for anything else.
Like it. That's a good face. He's discovered his kink. See, you saw this coming. You were talking about him wanting to paint
I wanted
along.
to paint with him.
What do you want, Markus? Entertain
I
emotions.
Love.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
Dude.
Then it cuts to the same fucking boot up screen we had for Kara. Paint lines.
Do we want to paint the same thing, or do we want to paint
No,
something
let's
different?
not be derivative like this game is.
Do we want to paint the desk, or do we want to paint the vase?
Let's paint the desk.
Desk, okay.
I'm a little sad at this. I mean, I understand why they're doing it this way, but I'm a little sad that they didn't, like, let you paint.
You do realize it would become the most phallic thing possible.
I mean, for most people, yeah, but
Look
it's
at
like,
that.
That's the interesting thing, though. Right now, we've developed robots that can mimic art or create art that humans can't tell from a human's production. But an interesting part of it is that while they can create music, they can create art, visual art, it still comes from the program.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
the issue is
reflective
with
of.
this is Carl's trying to teach us to
Oh,
try to.
I know what Carl's trying to do. I'm just working on the real world in this case. That obviously Carl. I mean, this is the do or do not. There is no try Yoda moment. But
Like a liger.
actually, a liger is a real thing, and they're fucking awesome.
What is that?
It's the offspring of either a lion and a tiger or a tiger and a lion, because there's a liger and there's a tigon, and they're both huge.
Okay. Do we want to do androids, identity, or humanity?
Let's do something ambiguous like identity.
Ooh, I like it. Maybe doubts.
Doubts. Yeah. But robots are creating based on a program, but it turns out that, funny enough, our interpretations of art are kind of predictable, particularly with our attitudes towards things that are kind of a scientific art, like music.
I feel like while you're speaking, amazingness is happening.
I know, right? But it's like...
Just listen to that.
No, I'm not listening to this amazingness. We have to be transformative. So what's really fascinating to me is watching, because obviously there are art bots that people have made that basically can interpret a given object.
We painted us.
That's our doubts. Interesting.
Uh-oh. I think I found a problem.
Hey, Dad. Called it! I'm back for more money.
I want money.
I'm gonna kill you and take all your shit.
He's tweaking on something.
Called
it.
Fucking predictable.
Yeah, That's right, Dad.
I'm gonna put my foot down, or I would if I could still move them.
At least I don't do drugs. Not doing drugs.
I got a bigger penis than you.
This is the guy who's wanting money to tweak out.
Yeah, sure.
I can see why.
Yeah, Captain Tweaker. We're just gonna go ahead and throw this one
How
note
could you
cliche
be
in.
mean to such a kind man?
I mean, it's entirely possible that he had a change of personality over the years, but.
I don't know, but I really love him.
So that was really
Look at
interesting and a little bit cliche. Kind of defining this game right now.
We got a little bit more. We missed, I think, like 3 things.
Yeah, it's probably because we had more things to. Oh, it's because
we
there
didn't
are
pick
3
androids.
choices. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we
So
could always come
androids
back and do that
humanity.
again.
Oh, and we missed some. Oh, because there's the Shakespeare, or so they do actually have different. They do actually have different.
Well,
different
there's play
conversations.
chess, and I think there's play piano. I think that's what those 2 are,
true.
because
No,
there's
you're
3
right.
things.
Yeah, although annoyingly, it looks like Plato, Shakespeare, and John Keats all have the same fucking.
They
result.
might have dialogue changed slightly,
Yeah.
but it probably has the same meaning where he's trying to explain, emotions are
Yeah.
complicated and all that. But
Where he's getting all Arnold Schwarzenegger on us.
yeah. But I think with that, we
should,
should be good.
Yeah, we should be done for the
So
night.
we're gonna take off for this part. Remember to
Well,
like, share, comment, subscribe,
Hit the bell in
icon.
case you want to
We
watch
miss
it.
you.
All 4 of you.
Well, I mean, it could be more. Who knows?
Maybe.
Just keep tuned to let us know in the comments if you like this. Want
Bye,
more.
everybody.